Good morning, all. Last time we discussed what exactly we are doing in our hospital. We discussed intramedullary tumor to deformity spine, all type of cranium cases being done here under monitoring, even though stereo EEG, etc. So today's theme about my article. I have written one article on your brainstem surgery. So really, brainstem surgery really safe under this intervention neurophysiological monitoring. So previous it was like the biopsy only. The limitation of surgery because the intervention neurophysiology was not fully developed. That time only available the single modality like this SCCP and BAR. Only these two modality were working. So now we have the multimodality technique like corticobulbar tract MEP as well as your MEP, corticobulbar tract MEP, SCCP, blink reflex. Really, blink reflex very useful while you decompress any tumor from the pons region, brainstem carcinoma, and other type of cases. So if you depend on the lesion of the this brainstem surgery, like if you're going for the carcinoma, so you can monitor like all things like corticobulbar tract MEP as well as your MEP and SCCP. And again, it is like if it is extending toward the upper side of the medulla, then you can go for the BAR as well as. So these are the modality are really very useful. I hope this article I'm writing just for you to understand the concept of this intervention neurophysiology beyond our routine cranium spine case. What exactly future IONM in brainstem surgery and how much surgeons are really very really good with this technique. So my I'm talking about like if surgeon is away from the any functional fiber, but sometime what happened, like surgeon is some fear will be there. So who control this surgeon palpitations inside the OR? So IONM is another subject. So if this subject is guiding real time to understand the surgeon is away or is near to any functional fibers. So if surgeon is away from the any files, if he was telling inside the OD every single gene are intact, so you go ahead. Surgeon can drastically can change the tumor from the your side of the lesion. So these are new technique are really very helpful. I have in my article, if you see the one reference case I have attached in my article, 25 to 28 years old girl, and case was the cervicomedullary the medullary hemangioblastoma, and that patient was really very sick, and when got admitted in our hospital for like gag reflex was as poor, power was okay, not okay, right side was a little weak. So after operation and during the surgery I was just continue doing this SSCP, and because is a basic role of the SSV posterior side and MEP I was doing, and corticobulbar tract MEP because the medullary part, so because it contains your the lower cranium and the sensory relay center as well as the motor ventral part. But craniotomy was the lateral craniotomy part bench, but surgeon was telling I'm away from the fiber, so you just tell me if anything signal is dropping, if any signal is hampering, just let me know. So according to that I can chase my tumor. So I was in time of the surgery complete, I was monitoring, and signal was intact during the surgery, and intermittent of this stage of surgery I was checking motor evok potential for your corticobulbar tract as well as upper and lower extremity. So both signal and middle of surgery when tumor 70% odd, so that time signal little bit improved and SSCP was intact. And after your these things like complete tumorotomy is done, then we took one MEP corticobulbar tract, I mean this upper and lower extremity, and that time is showed is improved. How much improved I can I'm not showing the patient video with the medical ethics, but I could show. So patient is completely improved, like power improved, gag reflex is good, and voice was pre of the husky, just like but now she is absolutely fine. So how much this neurophysiological monitoring is really useful in brainstem surgery? But I'm telling you, this is really the future of IONM in brainstem. Don't be scared if you are confident about the anatomy and physiology. Absolutely, you can guide the surgeon, and surgeon will also will communicate with you and anesthetists as well. So these are the future of neuro monitoring in this brainstem surgery. According to article, I am making video to understand the this literature as well as your this verbal. Thank you very much.